Hey everyone, just doing a quick update video. I wanted to show what we did with the 75 gallon, and also we set up our 55 again. So just wanted to show you guys. Um, we did add sand to this tank. I think the last time I made a video, it was still the river rocks. So the sand's looking great. I just cleaned it yesterday. It's a lot easier to clean. I use a net most of the time, like a big long one. And I try to siphon it, but it doesn't work very well. Sometimes the pieces that I'm trying to pick up are not heavy enough. So, I mean, they're too heavy and they stay on the bottom. They're not light enough to come in through the siphon. I do recommend putting sand in your tank if you want an easier way to clean it, but it is harder. I mean, it does take time. You have to have patience when you're doing this. Altogether, it probably took us like 4 days for all the sand to settle and not be cloudy anymore. We bought the sand. It's play sand from Lowe's. A 50-pound bag was about $3.50, and we bought 2. Only ended up using about 1, but we do want to add more. We've just been so hesitant about it because of our first experience with it. When we first got the sand, we washed it out little by little, took some in the bucket. And we don't have a hose here because we live in an apartment, but we have our tub, and the water runs pretty strong in there. So we had it there, and we were using our hands to kind of move it around, and we did it for maybe, I'd say 20 to 30 minutes for each bucket, and the bucket was maybe not even half full with sand, and yeah, it didn't go very well. We thought it was clean, it looked clean, and once we put it into the tank, we had the tank empty. We hadn't put anything in it. We had cleaned it out, everything. And we decided that maybe it would be better if we put the water first and then the sand after with like a little Tupperware, little by little. Yeah, it didn't work out very well. It was extremely murky. Couldn't see through the water whatsoever. And we just had to do water changes and more water changes and more water changes after like our 4th or 5th water change. It was a little bit better, and you could see through a little bit. So we decided to set up this tank for them. In the meantime, they were actually in the room, they weren't in here, but so the sand could just settle down a little bit more. So after about 2 days, you could see through. That was the good part. And it wasn't 100% like how it is now, where it's perfect, crystal clear. No, we still put them in there when it was a little bit cloudy, but they did just fine. After the tank was cycled a little bit more, that's when everything really just started to settle. So they love it. They're doing great in the tank. The one thing I am worried about is them eating it and getting impacted, but the sand is pretty fine, so I'm pretty sure they can digest it. Another thing that we added was this palm tree, and my boyfriend bought it because he just thought that it would go really well with the like kind of a beachy thing now because it's sand. But we do plan on changing some things around in this tank. We get bored really easily with things, so you will see us change our tanks a lot, because once we are over something, we're just over it and we do something new. But we also took out the little tree trunk that was here and we put it in this tank on the other side, because the musk turtles usually use that to hide. So now they have a lot more space to just swim around and do what they want to do, because we do have 5 turtles in here. We did have 7, so we took 2 out and put them in there for now, so they're not getting too crowded, because our map turtles are actually growing very, very quickly, And so is our little terrapin. There he is. He's grown a little bit. We've been feeding him some fish. If only the camera would focus. There. He is really, really cute. Other than that, everything is pretty much the same. The only thing is that we did add a new filter, which is this filter right here. And that is the Emperor 400. We were very, very lucky to find it on sale for $32. So that's more than 50% off, and it's for a 90-gallon, I believe, because we took the Aqueon 90-gallon filter and put it in here. So that replaced that. It is a little bit bigger. I mean, it's a lot bigger than that one, but it fits a lot of cartridges. Let me just show you really quick. It comes with 2 compartments, but these cartridges are huge. I mean, long. And it even comes with another compartment so you can put your own carbon. And then I have 2 of those. I have a little one and a big one in there. So yeah, plenty of room. I love it. Of course, I've been using these filter pads here to stop the waterfall because it's just too much. And then especially with this light right here, I get really concerned. But yeah. And then this is our Penguin 350 right there. And actually, this is a new one. We had one originally that was on this side with the Aqueon, and it broke, actually. That is another thing that I would say when you're doing sand, definitely turn off your filters. Do not turn your filters on. They will ruin it. The sand will ruin your filter. Even if you think that maybe the cloudiness will go away if you turn on your filter, no, do not do it. We got a lot of sand into our filter, and it just started making this really obnoxiously loud noise. And we tried to fix it. We tried to let it sit in water and see if some stuff would come out of it. We didn't know what to do. Excuse me. But finally we went into the store and told them that after about, it was only like a month that we had it. It had died or whatever, you know. And we were thinking, no, they're not gonna give us a new one. Like, it's our fault. But they were like, oh, we know you guys are great customers, so yeah, it's on sale anyway. Here's a new one. I was like, okay. So it was really exciting because they were really nice about it. Look at that little guy. He is so cute. But yeah, so that's our 75-gallon. And then here's our 55-gallon. We just added a whole bunch of random stuff in here to give them some stuff to climb on, like that rock that we used to have for the 20-gallon. And then we had an extra one of these branches. We put that in there. And then, of course, their favorite place to be is this little tree trunk, little hut-looking thing. They're both in there. There's our razorback musk. And there's our stink pot. But they are more active at night, so you probably won't see them right now. But this is their tank now. It's just the 2 of them in here. So we decided to put these guys in here because they are more like bottom feeders, and they live, like, I feel like a lot more quieter life than they do. They don't bask. They don't really come out that much unless it's night, unless it's time to eat, but that's about it. There's that little guy. And then we just have a couple of fish in there with them. We have the Aqueon 55, 75 for a 90-gallon, so we probably only got about 45 gallons, 45, 48 gallons in here. We did want the water to be a little bit lower than it is right now, but obviously with that filter, we're not able to do that. But yeah, we have a heat light just in case, but never ever seen either of these guys bask, so we just have it there for just in case. And the lamp is already attached to there, so it was no big deal for us. So yeah, that's that. Hope you enjoy the video, guys. Let me know if you have any questions about the sand or anything like that. Leave your comments below. Let us know how you liked the video. Say bye.